Hello world, and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about replacing my car speakers, and that's what I got. Some kicker. Yeah, I'll move them out so you can see it. That's what recommended from Autobahn in Townsville here. So yeah, I'm going to replace the ones I've got. Well, I put an aftermarket head unit in here when I got the car, because the other one just had the original cassette deck and AM FM radio. So I put that in it. It can work off a USB stick like that, and that's where I normally play all my music. I can listen to the radio still, and it can put in a CD in there if I want to. Now, I got that specific one because it's got a knob. I'm old-fashioned, and you can't control the volume if it's touch panels on a bumpy road. Just about impossible. And that's why I wanted the knob. Now, also, I put the speakers in here, aftermarket speakers down the door down there, and I've never been happy with them. They don't have good response or anything like that. And so I decided I put up enough, and enough's enough. It's been 7 years down the track. They're probably worn out anyway. So I've decided I'm going to change them over on both sides. So I'll show you how to get the door panel off, and how to remove the speaker and put a new one in. Well, have to remove the door panel. My speaker is behind here, so the screw with the door latches. One screw. There's a screw down here where the pull handle is. Take that out. Okay. Take this off. Up there, and then pull it out. Got to be careful with mine because I've glued it a couple of times. Now I'm going to have to get a screwdriver and lever it out. It's tight. Didn't realise it was that tight. There's it. And then you lift the whole thing up. No, I forgot. Get undo that first. That there comes out, and unplug that. Got to unplug that before you take the door panel. There's a plug just on there. Take that out, undo the screw there, and the whole thing gets lifted up. So unplug that. Then you lift the panel off. Yep, that's it. So that's what you're left with. The speaker is here. Now I made up these wooden bits of plywood to bring it out so it doesn't sit as far back. But that's only because I had these speakers and I'd never ever like them. No, they're not good. I can't remember what brand. Probably Clarion or something. But yeah, they look like they're falling apart anyway. Yeah, they're starting to fall apart. Look, see? You can see that. Yeah. Yeah, the speaker here is all wobbling around everywhere. So, definitely falling apart. And I'll just unscrew it. Unscrew it. Should put my king's head torch on. Two. Okay, and that's it. Generally the wires only plug on, but I've got to see what the new ones are like, so I'm going to have to unbox them now and see what they're like. Yeah, well, I'm going to open these up. Slide them out. Yeah. Now the reason why I got these kicker speakers is they're recommended from Autobahn. Don't have a amplifier or anything. I just got an upgraded head unit in the car, which is a JVC. And I want something that's going to make it sound good with a bit of bass. Yeah. CS coaxial speakers there. Top. Okay. Okay. That's what they look like. I'm not using the covers, of course. I wonder if the road to the Cape damaged the speakers. Probably did, actually. And that's it there. So yeah, it's all a simple matter of just screwing in 4 places. Connection to the back similar, a large and a small. You see a large spade terminal and a small spade terminal, so the wire should go straight on. Yeah, so I'm going to undo these screws here. There's 3 in this one. This new one will have 4 in it. That's just a spacing block I'm taking out. Then I'll put the new one in there. Yeah. So the big wire should go on the big one. And the little wire should go on the little one. Okay, and then I shall put it on there. I'm just doing the first one up by hand. Just going in the old hole I had there. And then I'll put one on the other side on. Need some bigger screws, I think. Yeah, I'll need some bigger screws. Yeah, I'm putting these in. I think these are 25. Take these other 2 out. And these are only 20 at the most. That's it. And that's what the new speaker looks like. Kicker, tweeter in the middle. Yeah, I'm going to reassemble the door and do the other side. Yeah, reassembling the door is going to be virtually the same as taking it off. So I'm going to get the inner door panel now. Slip it over the top. Make sure you get the wires out. That's it. Plug this in. Only goes in one way, of course. Put the window winder in place. Put this little dish in place. That's it. And put the screw in for the and then put this back on. That's it. So yeah, take it off, you take that off, screw off in there. There's a screw in there. And then you pull this up, unplug the wiring off it, then pull out the sides of the bottom and then lift it up to get it over this lip at the top. That gets the panel off, and it's a reverse procedure to install it. Now I should have had something in there. It's been missing over the years, never needed it, so you'd probably have to take that one out as well. But that's it. I'm going to go and do the other side now. Hard to get a good location to show you, so pull this off. This it comes off, it clips over, so I need to get a screwdriver. Undo this screw here. Undo this one. This is the panel I've had glued up a few times. Getting this so old. 19-year-old this car. Under this. This is broken as well. Gonna have to get a new one, I think. Unclip that. Pull this panel off. Lift it up and out. Okay. This one's in better shape. The other one definitely was broken. So you can see what I'll do is I'm going to have to that's one screw. Two screws. Oh, I've got to get down. Three screws. Unplug it. Unplug it. Now that one's like new, the other one's broken. What brand are they? They're Alpine. Alpine speakers. So the Alpine speakers didn't, and they're an S-S65. No, I didn't like the roughness of the road, surely. Anyway. One, two, three. That's it. I'm going to get the other one and put it in. Okay, plug it in. The big one on first. Smaller one on next. Okay, now need to have it upright. Damn barking dogs. That's it. Yeah, so I'm going to put the covers back on. These spaces are made up. They don't have to look good. They just got to work. And I just cut them out roughly because I know they're all going to be covered up. Yeah, I've glued this up a few times and need to replace these rubbers, but all the nails under here that hold it in place are all rusty. So Just going to put this on here. It's got a crack down there. Probably need to see if I can get another one of those one day. I'll turn that around, I think. I prefer using screwdrivers. Instead of the drill on these parts, you can easily strip them. That's it, and that's the two speakers done. I'm going to put this cover on now. That's it. Yeah. So yeah, that door's finished there now. As I say, I've glued this up a few times. The rubber's turned inside out. Gonna need a new rubber. This is starting to come away here. But anyway, 19-year-old car can't be helped. Yeah, so that sounds better than it was anyway. That's hard rock, pop, hip hop, R&B, jazz. I like the jazz setting. I've also got a user setting there as well. I do use occasionally. But yeah, it's got good response down low. Yeah, good bass. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I didn't completely show you what was in the box. You get the 2 speakers, of course, with the 2 covers, kicker covers on them. I'm not using the covers. That is the model there. CSC 65, 6.5-inch coaxial speakers. And yeah, you get some joiners if you want to join the cables together, and you get 2 short lengths of these. The ones I got on are the same, plus you get 4 screws. Oh, more than 4. 2, 3. You get 8 screws in there. But I use the chipboard screws, which are easy to get in. That's what you get in the box when you buy the speakers. What else is on there? Yeah, that's the specs. The woofer is 6.5-inch, 160. Frequency response is 40 to 20k. So it goes down to 40, and that tells me that it's probably going to work well without a amplifier in the circuit. So the lower that number to me is, from my understanding, is the better response it has that without a amplifier. So peak power 300 and continuous power 100. Yeah. That's the recommended power range there. So anything very low, so that, to me, that tells me it's going to work well without a amplifier in the circuit. Anyway, I used to believe that Pioneer was one of the better products, but that's what I grew up. We always bought Pioneer. But these days there's so many other brands around, but that's what Autobahn talked me into getting. They said it would work good at low response, and fits in place of factory speakers. That's what most people want, to replace their factory speakers in their car. And that's what this symbol up here says. Fits most factory locations. You see it up there. Yeah. So anyway, I hope this helps everybody. Yeah, very easy to do. Anybody can do it, honestly. Okay, well, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.